Oh, World of Warcraft Dragonflight. A whole bunch of stuff recently got released about that. Um, the alpha in specific. Uh, and I do not have alpha access, primarily because I forgot to sign up for it. Fuck. I don't know if I would have got it. Here's the thing, with World of Warcraft alphas and betas, I tend not to want entry anyway. The only reason I really want entry for this one is because I want to see what dragon riding is like with my own eyes and other sensory things. Because it looks really good. Like, better than... I mean, I always kind of thought it would be good, but better than a lot of people expected. So that's nice to see. But yeah, I don't normally like taking part in World of Warcraft alphas and betas just because, you know, you want your progress to carry over, and obviously it doesn't, and like, you're there to test the game really, even though nobody really does. And like, I got into the Warlords of Draenor beta back in the day. That was my first one, and I really enjoyed just kind of like running around and exploring the zones, but that's all I really did. And then I can't remember if I even bothered applying to Legion, Battle for Azeroth, or Shadowlands. But if I did get into them, I didn't bother testing them or downloading them or anything like that. Just because, like, the story's unfinished, you're only getting scraps of a story. Again, like, your progress doesn't carry over. You don't want to burn yourself out on the zones in the story before they've even released in the main game. Stuff like that. But the alpha has opened up. Content creators have gotten into it. As far as World of Warcraft content creators, by the way, the only people I really watch are Taliesin and Evertel and Mr. GM. I'm sure there's plenty of other really good ones out there, but those are the only two I currently really subscribe to. But, oh dear, that's not a good sign. But, oh, I should have looked at car restrictions for entering this. Oh well, too late. Actually, I'm going to take a quick swig of my drink. Anyway, as I was saying, actually now I'm paranoid that I haven't unmuted. Let me hear myself through my phone. Let me hear myself talking. There's going to be a bit of a delay. There he is. Okay. As I was saying, so it's probably really dull for anyone who isn't interested in WoW, but I need to gush. The Drakfir, the new race are adding the dragon dudes. The amount of customization options on them is insane. Far, far, far greater than anything we've ever seen on a World of Warcraft race before. And like, you might like compare it to what are we doing? Okay, I like zombie survival. That's okay. Take that skill board. Oh wait, where are the zombies? So yeah, you might compare like the Drakfir evokers, like their customization options to something like, I don't know, Elder Scrolls Online or Final Fantasy, and be like, well, you know, you say there's loads of customization options, but you still can't like change, like, there's no sliders for the nose, or there's no sliders for the eyebrows and stuff like that. Like compared to other MMOs that are more like realistic looking. But honestly, oh my god, I'm one of the last ones alive. Okay. I'm only half concentrating on this as well. But honestly, like, I think it still has as many customization options as modern games do, because every customization option is like a legitimately... Oh, I need to hit the orange dudes to make them survivors again, don't I? I forgot about that. Okay, never mind. Every customization option is like major. Like, it changes a specific thing on your character that you can see changing. It's not like a slider for like cheekbones or whatever. So I do think it actually matches up with modern WoW, with modern MMOs, sorry, in a pretty major way. It's funny because everyone's going, oh, can we have this on old races now? Like this amount of customization. I'm thinking we've literally just had an expansion where they added a ton of new customization options to the older character races. But I see where they're coming from, because it is still like 2 steps above what those new customization options have. So it's really exciting. Like, I already kind of decided. Nice hiding place. I already kind of decided I wanted a purple Drakfir because I was gonna say because I'm gonna make a Drakfir. No, because I don't know. I just like Spyro the Dragon. I like the color purple. But the kind of color and customization I had in my head was very basic. It was just gonna be kind of purple with maybe like gold horns or whatever. But you can change so many different elements of these characters, of these Drakfir, of these dragon dudes, that I'm like, I don't know, I feel like I want to make 17 different Drakfir, which is kind of a shame because they can only be evokers, which is not something I cared about until I saw how many customization options there were for them. As it is, I'm probably going to make 2 because I like making spec-specific characters, so I'll have one that's the DPS class and one that's the healer one, even though I don't really do a lot of healing. Like, it'll be an excuse to make a second one, right? And like, God, you could just, and they've got visage forms, so like when you're not on combat, you don't look like a dragon, you look like kind of like a person with dragon scales on you. And there's tons of customization for them as well. And it's just like, holy shit, they went all out. It looks so good. Also, the dragon riding itself, I already mentioned that briefly, but like it just looks so much more fun and involved than I thought it was going to be, even as someone who thought it was going to be better than a lot of people I guess did. And I've only heard really good things coming out of the alpha so far with it. Given that Drakfir have so many customization options, I'm excited to see what customization options can be unlocked for the dragons, because the dragons are our artifact weapons if you're comparing this to Legion. So you gain like dragon customization unlocks by doing various things throughout the expansion. I imagine they'll be really fun to collect. I'm basically a mount collector at heart, so this is like a dream expansion feature for me, really. But you get 4 different base dragons, and then you can like change their color, you can change their scale types, all these great things. So that's really exciting. Also, the Azure span, the zone. I've always said I prefer it when World of Warcraft gets extraterrestrial. So like, in terms of zone design at least, I like Legion. Well, I guess Legion's terrestrial, but you know what I mean, like with the story themes. I love Warlords of Draenor's zones. Wait, was that a Survivor? Whoops. I love Burning Crusade. And I love Shadowlands. I also really love Zinashari from Battle for Azeroth, which is on Azeroth, but it's very, very alien looking because it's not the kind of place you normally see. It's underwater and stuff. Wait, what? Wait, didn't I? Aren't they the survivors, the purple ones? No. Yeah. Okay, I hit him, right? Everyone saw that? That was weird. Anyway. It just like so yeah, I'm more of an extraterrestrial fan. Like whenever like for instance the Battle for Azeroth initial zones, while I really do like Vol'dun and I really do like Justvar, again like I like Justvar, I don't love Justvar. I think the Battle for Azeroth zones, while they looked really nice, and I did really like Stormsong Valley actually, I thought they were kind of boring because they were so terrestrial. But the Azure span, there's something about it that just looks so just huge for one thing, but so like lush, and like it's got different biomes within itself and stuff, and it just looks really fucking good. I think this might be the expansion that gets me to fall in love with like a terrestrial kind of environment in World of Warcraft. It looks so good. I'm slightly concerned about how my PC is going to handle it because it already has massive frame drops whenever I'm playing Shadowlands, which is smaller zones, but you know, I'm on a 960, that's just kind of how it fucking goes. I probably shouldn't be driving towards the zombies, right? It's probably a good idea to avoid them. But yeah, I haven't really watched a lot of content regarding the Drakfir Evokers, like the class, like what spells they've got and what it's like to play them. I haven't really heard any feedback either on whether they're fun or not. The only thing I know about them, and this is more of a Drakfir racial ability, but the soar thing, where you're able to fucking fly, like dragon ride fly, but as just a basic ass Drakfir, in old zones and stuff too, like only once every 5 minutes, but still it looks so good. Ooh, they don't expect you to break. But yeah, I don't know anything about the evokers really. But I am excited for a new ranged class. Oh boy. A new spell slinging class and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the Dragonflight alpha so far, because those are the only real elements I've seen of it. Again, I've signed up for it now. I don't know if I'll get in. I don't know if I'll download it and install it when I do get in. One thing I do know is World of Warcraft is on my SSD on my PC, and I have a small SSD. It's like 250 gigabytes. Sweet, I survived. And I put it on my SSD because I have these loading issues.
You get tired of being a Horizon superstar, you might have a promising career as a survivalist.
Cool. Yeah, I'll make a survivalist hunter. Thanks for the tip. I don't know if you really heard what he said, because I know the audio is quite low for the game. Better too low than too high, that's what I always say. Anyway. Yeah, I'm concerned because I can literally barely squeeze WoW onto my SSD, and I have it there because of the loading issues I have. So they're worse when it's on my hard drive, which I know because I did have it on my hard drive for a bit. And like when I get frame drops in World of Warcraft, it's because it's trying to load an asset that it hasn't seen yet. So it's slightly worse on the hard drive than the SSD, but unfortunately, it's like I've got like 20 gigabytes left on my SSD, and I don't know how big the Dragonflight expansion is going to be, but I'm not going to have room for it, so I'm going to have to move it to my hard drive, which means it's going to perform worse, and it's going to be a new expansion, which means it's going to perform slightly worse anyway. And it's getting difficult to run WoW on my PC, I think, and that's a shame. But I'll see how big. Wait, we're still going? I thought it was over. Is it? No, we did 2 rounds. I thought it was best of 3. Is it best of 5? Okay, whatever. Maybe I was supposed to leave and it's just put me in here indefinitely. But you can't check the festival playlist from here, so that's annoying. Anyway. Yeah, my main concern about Dragonflight is how my PC is going to be able to handle it.